everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today we are going to be unboxing the May 2019 Maxie Makes box. Now if you have been with me for any of my other unboxings, you'll see that this box is a little bit of a different size and I wasn't quite sure. I went ahead and opened it before I filmed this video and I wasn't aware, but she does a fun tools box in May, and so I thought that was a really cool idea. So I'm excited to show you guys what came in this month's box. If you are unfamiliar with Maxie Makes, I will put a link right here in the description box below where you can get it. I also have a discount code for you as well, so make sure to use that. Maxie Makes is a sewing and quilting subscription box. It also usually comes with a video tutorial, which is awesome, and then she puts a lot of time and effort into making these boxes into mini classes. So you learn something new in each one of the boxes that you get from Maxie, and so I think that makes it really, really fun. So let's go ahead and take a look and see. So this one is called the Cool Tools May 2019 Maxie Mail, which is really fun. And then of course she has this little pamphlet in here that tells you all about the tools that are coming in your box. There's instructions, there's videos, and all of that to show you how to use these. And so I was really excited to see these. Some of these are definitely tools that I have not used before or even knew existed, so super cool to get them in our box. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and I think I mentioned, but she does have a video on how to use all these tools as well. There's instructions on how to get there in this little insert as well. All right, so the first tool that she has in here might look a little strange. It's kind of like this canvasy covered bar. And it's definitely hard. I'm not sure what's in there. I'm assuming it's a piece of wood, maybe covered in batting because it does feel also a little bit soft. And this is an 8 3/4 inch mini strip stick, and this is by Bab Enterprises. And Maxie says it's a must-have for her sewing room, and how you use it is you place your sewn patches or quilt block wrong side up with the seams aligned along the top of the stick. Easily press your seam allowance without disturbing the previous sewn seam allowances. It's also available in 18, 22, and 45 inches at thestripstick.com. And so this is actually a really interesting tool to me. I always am having problems when I'm going to press a new seam after I've added like a row or something, and then I'm kind of possibly pressing it a different direction than the seams that I've already got going on. And so I definitely think this stick is interesting. I haven't ever used it before, so I'm excited to see how she uses it in her video. And just in general, I think it's actually a great idea because you can just put this right on your block, press right next to it, and then you don't have to worry about all the seams next to where you're trying to press getting messed up. And so that's really interesting. I didn't even know this thing existed. One of the reasons I like Maxie Makes boxes is because she's always putting really unique items in there. And I mean, I've been quilting for several years now, and so as far as that goes, I feel like I've kind of been there, done that. Never even seen this before, so definitely an interesting tool. Okay, this next one I'm super excited about because if you have watched any of my bag making videos, you know that I'm always boxing the bottoms of my bag, and I'm always trying to kind of line up my ruler, and it's sometimes kind of a hassle, and if you're not paying attention to what you're doing, sometimes you do a little bit wonky corners. And this, who knew? I did not know. Again, a new product for me is a corner boxing ruler. How cool is that? And so you basically take your, let's pretend this is a piece of fabric. You can basically take and decide where you want it. It tells you 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, and 5 inch boxy bottoms. And that's a really good size boxy bottom, you guys. This ruler might not look very large, but when you're boxing a bottom, this is actually a really large boxy bottom. So you would put your fabric like that on it and then draw your line and then sew along that line, and when you cut it off, you have a boxy bottom. So I am so excited to see this in here. It's like a small little piece of heaven in my mind. I love this. I had no idea these even existed. I guess I should probably pay closer attention at this point because I feel like, oh, I've already seen all the rulers, and I'm not a super gadgety kind of type of person. I tend to just stick with my basics, but I am super excited about this. In my mind, this is definitely a must-have, and you will for sure be seeing this guy in upcoming videos. All right, the next tool that we have in here is a whole set of special awesomeness just for you. And I'm gonna go through there are so many in here, you guys. These are Maxie's Fussy Cut Square Up Cutting Templates. They're sizes 1.5 to 6.5. So there are 6 of these guys in here, as you can see there. they are to help with final trimming, especially if you're fussy cutting something, getting the right size. They're crisp, clear lines for diagonal placement on half square triangle units, horizontal and vertical placement for 4-patch designs, also accurately aligned flying geese units. And yeah, I think these are gonna be really cool. So let's go through these. Here's the baby, little 1.5 guy. Here's our next size up. This is the 2.5 inch. Not sure if I'll be able to hold these. Here's our next size, 3.5 inch. Sorry about my light. I'm not sure. It's really hard to film rulers without having some glare. And here's the next one. This is 4.5. And as you can see on these, you guys, they've got these vertical lines, the diagonal lines, and then you can see your seam allowance on there. This one has the flying geese side on it, so you would line it up there. You can see your flying geese right here. Perfect. All right, so we've got that one. All right, next we have the 5.5 size. How many can I hold? And then lastly, we've got the 6.5 size. So you guys, a whole set of these square rulers, and I cannot tell you how many times I am wishing I had a different size square ruler. It is so much easier using a ruler that's the size you need it to be. So here they all are, you guys. This is an awesome set of rulers. I love that they're squares. I love that they're in a variety of sizes. I will definitely be getting use out of these for sure. I like that the lines are nice and crisp and clear. Tells you right on here exactly what size they are, and you have them in pretty much every size you need, unless you're going like huge. So I think these will be the perfect addition to my sewing room. I am super excited about them. It is definitely easier to square up blocks when you have the right size ruler, especially if you're doing a lot of blocks. And I really like that there's just minimal lines on here, so it's really easy to see what you're doing. So super, super cool product. And then I wanted to just show you on her little pamphlet here, she also shows you exactly how to use these products as well. But like I said, there is a video in there. Then she even has some samples on what you can do with all of these tools on the back as well, with detailed information on how to cut everything, how to size things. There's a tutorial for fast flying geese, the no waste flying geese method, if you've heard of those. Super, super fun. So lots of information packed on this little pamphlet. And then lastly, she always puts in a little organic tea for you. This one is lemon, and it's just a nice little extra touch that she always puts in her boxes. And I just envision myself pouring a cup of tea and just watching through her video and learning something new each time I get one of her boxes. So these are probably one of my favorite boxes to undo. I never know what's going to come in them. They're very varietied in what you're learning, what you're getting in your boxes, the type of fabric you're getting. Like I said, having an all tools box, that is really cool. I have never gotten one of those before, so I think I'm overall really pleased with this box. Alright guys, so that is everything that came in the May Tools Maxie box. I am super excited about all of these actually. I think these are great tools, definitely must-haves. She is not messing around when she says she sent out her favorite tools. I am super excited to try all of these actually. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, I will put information on where you can get the Maxie Makes box in the description box below this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. That way I know to keep making these for you. I love doing unboxings. That way you can see what comes in the boxes before you spend your own money on them. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.